Hello dears, welcome to Beautiful Heart. I'm Lily, also known as Lily. Today I'll be sharing with you dears my March Shop My Stash Speedy review. Since February, I've been selecting my older makeup products and used it for a month. Then after that, I will do an updated review about the product. But for some reason, this updated review got pushed back. And so today, this is the updated speedy review for my March Shop My Stash. Hopefully this video can inspire you dears to revisit, re-look, re-love back your older makeup products. And so, let's get started! March is a month filled with up and down for me. My birthday and anniversary falls on the mid-March. And so during that period, I was very happy. But towards the end of March, the world is infected by the virus. And that affects my mood too. Since then, my makeup style changed a bit because I have to wear masks to go to class. And because of wearing masks, I don't really feel like wearing makeup, especially for the face products. And my eye makeup becomes very subtle and natural. And so by the end of March, I didn't wear makeup. In the end, I didn't really use my March Shop My Stash, especially for the eyeshadows and the face product part. And now let's start off with the face products, which is this from Revolution Beauty. This is the Silicone Face Primer. Just use a little and it will help to make the makeup last longer. The other primer I've selected for March is this. This is my most favorite primer. Still my favorite, it helps to even out my skin tone and makes my skin more glowy. And usually I just wear this alone without any foundation or powder for the no makeup look. And next will be this from the Ordinary Serum Foundation. This part here, the lid and the palm part is made of rubber, so now it has become very sticky and sometimes my liquid foundation will stain it and it is quite difficult to remove because it becomes sticky. So other than that, this is quite good on me recently because previously sometimes I like this serum foundation on my skin, sometimes I don't because it slides all around my face. But recently when I use it, I am loving it. It's very natural looking and makes my skin look better. I also did a dedicated review for this foundation, so if you dears like to find out more, I will link it over here on the iCard and also in the description box below. The next foundation I've selected for March also will be this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Liquid Foundation. It is perfect for recording videos and photo shoot because this is what the foundation is made for. The only thing I don't really like is the slight salivary scent in the foundation. Other than that, the turnout on my face is good. Since March, I've selected this Wet n Wild Liquid Foundation. I've also selected a few other products in this range, which is the corrector, the concealer. This has a drier formula and it dries quickly, so it's better to blend out fast. It has great coverage, it helps to conceal my dark circle. Also along the line will be this from Wet n Wild. The powder is very smooth and refined and this makes my skin look smoother without looking cakey. Next will be this Revolution Beauty Dual Face Sculpt. It's a highlighter and a contour. I only use the contour part. The color doesn't really suit me, especially when I apply on the side of the nose. It looks very dirty. The contour is reddish brown, so really doesn't suit my skin. The bronzer I selected is this. This is in fact my very first bronzer. I'm not a bronzer person, but I just want to try this out. So I went to the Guardian Pharmacy and picked up Catrice bronzer because it's quite affordable. The powder is very smooth. It feels almost creamy to the powder type. It's the matte type too. And it looks natural on the skin. I selected 3 blusher, and this is the first one, also from the Catrice. This is a limited edition, the Denim Define Powder Blusher. It has a very beautiful denim print embossed in the powder. And I just find that no matter how much I use, it still seems so new. The denim print seems not affected at all. Color is pretty, it's buildable pigmentation and opacity, but it's not long lasting. And this is from Tarte, Amazonia 12-Hour Clay. This was a gift given by my neighbor. This is the mini version. Powder is very smooth, applies very smoothly on the face. Same issue, not lasting. But seriously, I can't tell much difference in terms of the texture and formula from this and the Catrice blusher, except that this Tarte Amazonia Clay blusher is smoother. If I were to pay the full price, I can't really justify for the price. Again, from Wet n Wild, this is their Color Icon blusher, Pearlescent Pink. It contains shimmer. The powder is more coarse and rough than the other two, and I find that the color is more peach than pink. Other than that, it worked quite okay on my skin. So not really liking this a lot and not disappointed with this. It just performed what it should perform. Again, I also selected 3 highlighters for March, and this is the first one from Becca Champagne Pop. This part over here, the darker color side, is made of rubber, and now the whole thing becomes so sticky. So it doesn't give me a very pleasant experience using this product. Just find that the rubber packaging doesn't worth the pricing. And I find the highlighter is a little dark on me, but the texture is so smooth and refined, and the highlighter doesn't emphasize on my textured skin. Becca highlighter has one of the best highlighter formula, and because of that, I got other Becca highlighters. And next will be this one, because in March, this highlighter keeps screaming at me, "Use me, use me!" So I use her. This is the Super Shock highlighter formula. It is very blinding, and it is very smooth, but a pity there's glitter in it, so it emphasizes on my skin texture. Love the formula, but don't like the glitter, so I won't be using this often. Still with Wet n Wild, this is their Mega Glow highlighter, and this is one of the best drugstore highlighter. And there is a palm leaf print embossed on it. It's very beautiful. It's very metallic and looks very wet on the cheek. So it will be good for days where you really want to show the world how glowy you are. But if you want a subtle and natural highlight, please don't use this. And in March, I selected these two, the Milani spray. One is Make It Last, the other one is Make It Dewy. I have finished this finally. I love that the mist is very fine, but because of the fineness, whenever I spray, my skin can't feel the mist. And in the end, I will have a tendency to overspray, making my face very wet. The only thing is there is fragrance in the spray, and sometimes it will get inside my mouth and I will get irritated by it. So will I repurchase it? Most likely no, despite that I like the fine mist. But I don't like the fragrance, and I find that the pricing is a bit high for only 60 ml. There are better and fine mist and affordable spray than these two. Next are the eyeshadow palettes, which supposedly it should be exciting, but because of me wearing the mask, I didn't actually use much of them. Each of the palettes I only used once, and I only used 2 colors, which are all very natural colors. So starting with this ABH Riviera, I only use York and Coastline to do a very natural look. I always enjoy ABH formula. It's easily blendable, it's creamy, and it's pigmented. Formula, especially for the shimmer, is a bit soft and loose, so it will have a lot of kickback in the pan, but it doesn't have much fall out when I apply on my eye. Next is BH Cosmetic Zodiac Shadow Palette. And this is beautiful. I bought it for a long time, but I seldom use this. But again, I only use 2 colors from this in March. Their baked eyeshadow formula is so enjoyable, so creamy, smooth and buttery, and very pigmented. I was thinking, why didn't I use them more often? It's a good palette, The color doesn't represent the zodiac sign, but it's still a good palette. Next will be this Dose of Colors Francation. I feel that their shimmer formula has dried up a bit and become lesser pigmented when it's fresh. Same here, only use two very natural colors and can't really tell the performance. It's lasting on my eyes, doesn't fade. Shimmers is still very pretty. Okay, then is this Juvia's Place Coral Nubian Tree. When this was launched and when I saw the photo, I wasn't really interested in the color story, but I still ordered anyway because I'm almost a completionist. So I ordered this palette. When I received it and do a hand swatch on my hand, I was really surprised. The colors are actually more beautiful than the photo. It's not a photogenic eyeshadow palette. I always love Juvia's Place shimmer formula, very creamy, pigmented, moist. And again, only use two colors, one matte, one shimmer, and I'm so glad to use this again. Oops! And here I drop it. As you just heard it just now. This is broken. I just dropped it on my floor and this color is gone. This is the dual chrome color, which is green with a brown flip. Too bad. And this Comfort Zone is the last palette I've selected for March. This is one of my first few palettes and I was amazed by the smoothness, the softness, and it is moist and pigmented formula. Currently, I'm not so sure is it because I've exposed to more eyeshadow formulas or it is less fresh now. I don't find this as pigmented as before, but I still enjoy the formula. So sad, now one of the color is gone. And next are the lips products. Selected two lipstick range to use in March, which is firstly this. These are the Essence liquid lipsticks, but these are the glossy type. And these are discontinued already. This has the coverage of a lipstick and the pigmentation of a lipstick, but this is very glossy. And again, all Essence lipstick has this Essence smell, a soda drink smell. I always like to layer this over a matte lipstick. The next lipstick range is huge, which is this one. Again from Wet n Wild. This container is the Chinese New Year goodies container. So I reuse this to contain my lipsticks. I have over 20 of them. I didn't use it all, I just used some of my favorite colors, which is the number 903 Bag It All and 904 Rosebud. And this is their typical packaging. You can find this lipstick in Watsons, some of the Watsons in Singapore, and also on Lacy.com, Laycy. And Lacy.com is the main distributor of Wet n Wild in Singapore. And this is the packaging. It's retailing at either 650 Sing dollar or 690 Sing dollar. And these are the creamy matte formula. I just show you once. It's opaque, it's creamy. Some of the colors tap my lips when I apply them, but others don't. It is long lasting, can't really last through a meal, but with light eating and drinking, it is pretty much long lasting. I have a lot of colors over here as you can see, but there are lots of colors that doesn't suit my yellow skin tone, so we have to be very selective to the colors. I like the lipsticks formula, but the only thing I don't like is this whole tube is made of plastic and the cap is transparent. And you can see this over here, it chipped off. So you cannot close it securely. Even when the cap is not chipped, sometimes they cannot close securely too. And as you just can see, the lipstick protrude out of the tube. So sometimes it is very messy when you close the lid to the tube. You will definitely scratch it or you'll damage the lipsticks. And if this cap is not securely closed, and because the lipstick protrude out, when you put it in your pouch or your purse, it will be very messy. The whole purse or pouch will be stained with this lipstick. But given the very affordable pricing, I can't complain much for their packaging. Next is what I usually don't include, which is body lotion. Another neighbor gave it to me a few years ago as a Christmas gift. Actually, I'm very blessed to be surrounded with good neighbors. I'm so glad because when I received this, I seldom use this, but now it's finishing. And I must mention again, the formula for this body lotion reminds me of the Clinique DDML. Same color yellow and same scent, which is fragranceless. What I like about this body lotion is the moisturizing feel is long lasting. It can last probably 1 day or 2 days, and the skin will still feel very soft and smooth. And of course, when I apply body lotion, I apply it with my hand. Although I don't intentionally apply the body lotion on my hand, but my hand still get it. And whenever I wash my hand still feel very moisturized because my hand is actually quite dry. This doesn't have any fragrance, so this will be good for those who don't like fragrance in their body lotion. But nowadays, starting from May, I seldom use this already because the weather is very hot and humid. My skin doesn't seem to absorb any product. Even serums can't absorb into my skin. So let alone this kind of thicker texture body lotion. So that's why recently I seldom apply any body lotion. If you're constantly under the aircon, then this will be good for you. Alright dears, that's all for the sharing today. Which of these products that was mentioned just now have you used before? Please comment in the comment section below, yeah? Thank you so much. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. Makeup. Use it to highlight our face, not to hide it. Thank you so much for watching dears. If you happen to like this video, please give me a like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. And if you are free, please watch my other videos over here on the screen. Thank you. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!